Okay guys, this is the video for today, July 23rd. Just a video recap as to what happened today in the market. Again, we opened with a gap, and gap rules were in effect. Fortunately, like I talked early in the chat room, over the past I don't know, 6-7 times last month or this month of July and June, we have seen a trend where we break out of inside bars. And what I mean by inside bar is Monday was an inside day. If you look, this green profiles are my overnight, so I want you to pay attention to what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide it right now so you guys don't see the overnight. Oops, excuse me, get rid of the overnight. And this is what I mean by an inside day, and I went over it yesterday in the video. So what we have seen lately is that we break out of these inside days, create a gap, and then fill those gaps, right? The theme has been that we have filled the gap and completely go against the original gap. Today they didn't do that. And what is important to know is that from overnight, we came straight to our overnight point of control, and one of members was making a good trade about, a good call about us being here around 90, and this gives us the move higher. By that time, I already had like 9 points, so I did not want to go into G, lunchtime, break, and just grind. Some of you guys did. I did not take no trade at all. I did not. In the afternoon, I took one trade into the close, I think, and that was it. And you guys can see it. Look at the trade recap for today. It's right here on the screen. Got about 9 points. Almost 10 points. I was done by 11:30 this morning. It wasn't such a good day. It was dying off volume around 9 after 10 o'clock, 10:30. It was really ugly. Did a couple of scratches. 3 trades, I just nixed them because they were going absolutely nowhere. So again, not a bad day. I did not trade big at all. I was going with 2 lots. Barely did 4 lots on 2 trades, actually 3 or 4 trades, and that was about it. I'm moving from 3 lots to 4 lots going into the fall. We'll see how it goes, but summer trading has been completely horrible. So just giving you a heads up what to expect for tomorrow. I'll go quickly in this video. So today, we got this news event again, right? A news event. We got a news event yesterday. Actually, yesterday was not a news event, excuse me. Yesterday was just runs. So they just stopped runs and they gave us the L, move higher, just an afternoon high. Today was completely different. This was a news event. Some of the guys, I was actually at lunch. Some of you guys were texting me and DMing me like whether or not I was going to take any trade here. I said, no, I won't take any trades because I have seen this China news forever. We get a tweet, people goes with the news, and then next day they roll over, or the next half an hour they would make a pullback. Now, I didn't make a comment in the room that when we were right here at 3006 in J, that if we were to move to 3000 or to a period high to go long or to start looking for longs. Unfortunately, they did not give us 3000 again, but they gave you pretty much 3002 and 3003 levels. And I have my 2 minute chart. I came and looked at the 2 minute chart later in the day, and there was a nice setup right here. And I was going over with another trader and in the room, and we were looking at that trend line that they were holding this trend line after that news break, right? They were holding the 3003. I came into the room and I kept mentioning this 3003. This was my last try to go long, and I really regret it because this was a good long trade. It's actually a fib number, and I will place a retracement right here from excuse me. I'll show you guys a retracement right now for you to see what happened in that move. I think it was 618. The 618 was 3003. Can you see that? And I did not go for it. I was like, man, these guys are probably gonna sell it off, go back to 3,000. And my order was sitting at 3,002 without knowing. My order was sitting at 3,002. It never got filled. The 3004 was good entry. I think a couple of guys took it, got some 2 points out of it. They were grinding it, like they were going back and forth. Originally, when I came into the room, I placed this area for you guys to look where we were, and we were bouncing between 3002 and 3004 for almost more than an hour, I think. Oh, well, excuse me, more than half an hour. It was over half an hour we were sitting on this level. I didn't want to just go and give away my points. And into the close, what do we do? Well, we got news. The Department of Justice is going to do something regarding tech. I don't know what that is all about. What I'm worried for tomorrow is whether or not NQ will roll over with it and take the ES, right? So the Department of Justice is doing some antitrust review of big tech companies. Keep that in mind for tomorrow. I'll go quickly. Last 4 minutes. Tomorrow, anomalies, right? We have some anomalies at the top. That 3009. Looking at the bigger picture, I went over this afternoon, and I'm not changing my balance areas yet. I'm still keeping in mind where my value area high, half back, and the point of control from today was, so I can carry that over for tomorrow. So it will be really interesting that we hold this 3,000 tomorrow. So far, China and Japan are holding 3002 and 3003. And it's already just now turned midnight. So it's already Wednesday, July 24th. So I would like to see London push us higher to that 3009 and above. To me personally, that 3009 is important. That has been, and I keep saying, that has been the move to sell this market. The moment we get there, I get acceptance, I'm gonna go long for the next trade back to 3016. We have some anomalies that they need to be fixed, they need to be corrected. I went over this afternoon. In case you missed it, what I'm referring to is anomalies on July 16th. That was last Tuesday. We have some anomalies. Those same anomalies also go all the way back to the profile from July 12th. And one thing that I want to give you guys for today is that I have this graph right here that shows me the volume, the weekly volume, right? And if you guys look, that's what I'm referring to. Those nodes are sitting at 3012. Those low volume nodes, LVNs, those are what we call some LVNs, right? And sometimes they love to go and grab those and reverse, or just go fill them up and continue to move higher. So I'll be paying close attention to 3012 tomorrow, 3009, and then 3021, and see if we can pull a new all-time high this week.